I'm going to tell you guys a secret. Before I became a brony, I was a hater. I used to make fun of people who watched it, and I also called people fags in YouTube comments if I saw that they had a pony avatar. I feel bad about it now, and I regret it. Now, before I go any deeper into this subject, I'm just going to say this. If you ever come across a brony hater, the best way to deal with them is to just ignore it and leave it at that. Do not just assume that they are a generic hater giving you crap because you like a show for little girls. Half the time that is true, but some of them have their own different perspectives on why they don't like bronies or My Little Pony in general. Some of them have seen at least 1 or 2 episodes and do not like the show for other reasons. The main reason I was a hater was because I was tired of My Little Pony being shoved in my face constantly, and I thought it was weird that grown men like a show for little girls, so I tried staying away from it. I'm going to say this right now, but My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is not for everyone. What I mean by that is the show can be watched by all ages, but trying to get someone to understand why we like it is kind of difficult. In 2012, I tried my hardest to get my best friend to become a brony. I made him watch a lot of the episodes and we didn't do anything until he saw at least 1. I regret ever doing this to him, but in the end he was able to understand why there's a fandom for it and how people can like it. But he himself could not enjoy the show because he outgrew the cartoon programming and could not get into it. Another big reason on why some people will hate bronies and have a bad attitude towards us is that some of them have either met a brony who was so involved in the show that it left a bad impression on them to the point where they think everyone in our fandom is like that when it's not the case. A few minds will also be polluted from other sources of media, such as YouTube. If you type in the word brony in the search bar, all you get are brony cringe compilations, which can give a very negative effect on people's opinions towards bronies. One of my friends says he does not like bronies because he's tired of seeing it everywhere, and I don't blame him. We do get very, very, very annoying when it comes to ponies. I think what makes it worse is when we start ponifying stuff, but I'll get into that in another video. Don't think that it's just haters that hate us. Some bronies will give other bronies crap because we are a fandom that uses love and tolerate as its motto and don't really follow it. If you are a brony and you give another brony a hard time, then you are no better than a hater. I got crapped on by a lot of bronies calling me a disgrace to the fandom and how much of an embarrassment I was when a certain person made a video about me. It made me feel really bad knowing that a lot of bronies hated my guts for something I did in the past. Now, how do you deal with brony hate? The same way you deal with any type of hate in general. You just ignore it and move on. Simple as that. But if you get mad and make a big deal about it, then you're giving them what they want. A reaction. If you get offended really easily because someone talks crap on your show, who cares? Don't make a big deal about it. It's their opinion. It shouldn't affect the way you see it, and please don't tell them to watch the show for them to understand, because they probably won't. Some brony hate is inedible and you cannot avoid it, like if you have to deal with social gatherings such as school, or you have family members that don't understand it, like I do. Your best option is to just ignore it and don't let it get to you. If the hate does get to you and turns out to be more than what you can handle, then I suggest try going on some pony forums and talking about your situation. It'll make you feel a lot better knowing that there are others just like you who are just trying to get answers and understand what you're going through. They will be able to help you, and that's what this fandom is about, helping others in need. And who knows, you'll probably even make a new friend along the way. Haters gonna hate!